Hey everyone, it's Eric from Rosetree, outstanding in a field. Today we're looking at some weird variability happening in soybeans. We've been dry for so long. We had 40 some days of no rain. Last week we had some rain. Things are starting to progress and resume normalcy, but normalcy is maybe a bit further away than we think. And so here in the soybean field, just looking at all the variability, you've got some dark green patches, you've got some yellow patches. What the world is going on? Best way you're going to figure it out is you're going to dig up some plants and you're going to look at the roots and see what's going on with that plant, because 9 times out of 10 the roots will tell you. So came in here to one of the yellow spots where the beans are not looking good, dug up some roots, and this is what I found. Two things are going on here. One, you look at these roots and you say, where are the nodules? There's one nodule right here on 3 plants. That's it. No other nodules on these plants. That tells you that the plant is stressed to the point where the rhizobium bacteria don't even want to have a relationship with these plants, because that rhizobium relationship is symbiotic, right? The plant is only going to do it if there's something to gain, and the bacteria are only going to do it if there's something to gain. And right now the bacteria are telling us that there is absolutely nothing to gain by having a relationship with this plant. So no nodules. Next thing you have going on is you got this weird root right here. You got these roots that have nothing on the one side and kind of have a butt here at the end. And you got this root kind of the same way. There's nothing on the right side of this root, right? So what you're dealing with here is compaction. And you dig down into the soil and see there's a root system right here. Right there is where your seed was planted. Good depth, about 1 inch deep. But then the soil here is just hard as all get out. And it is affecting root growth to the point where as much as I squeeze this dirt, I can't break it. And the same goes with these smaller pieces. They're really tough to break up. So even though this is a long-term no-till field that has a history of cover crops, the weird thing about 2023 is there's a lot of sidewall compaction out there affecting corn. There's a lot of compaction out there that is affecting beans. It's affecting our root growth. It's affecting our nodulation, and it will continue to do so until the roots can get through the compaction and resume normal growth. So we're going to need a few things. Number one, we're going to need more water because these soils are still dry and we're still having issues with plant recovering from drought stress. It just needs more water to do that. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to start looking at some of these fields that have poor nodulation and saying, okay, what can we do to boost that plant's health so that the rhizobium bacteria want to establish a relationship with it and want to have nodulation. So we'll probably pick a foliar fertilizer, one that might have some additional rhizobium bacteria in it, and we'll make an application here in the next 7 to 10 days and see if we can perk these plants up and convince the bacteria that these are plants they want to have a relationship with. So anyway, you see the variability in your fields, whether it's corn or beans. Get out there, dig around. I think you'll be surprised what you find.